Worst Jerry loss, has to flee from home. Average Tom loss. I can't get this video format to play. The humble VLC media player. Nice guy kebab man. Genuine smile. Always welcoming. Calls you boss and my friend. Listens to your drunken stories. Laughs at your bad jokes. Never skimps on the dollar meat. Offers you healthy salad. Has a variety of sauces. Gives you a thumbs up. You wake up tomorrow and the year is 2002. What do? Buy a house with my lunch money. How I used to think animals lived when I was little. I'm hand wash only, inside out, cold water, hang to dry and slam. Welcome to the laundry gauntlet. Good luck. I can make you a millionaire. So why are you not a millionaire? You asked for fish and fries and a water in the UK instead of fish and chips and a bottle of water. Excuse me sir, I'm gonna need to see some ID for that. When you use a non-stick pan but the brown is still stick, I'll get you for this pan. Guys literally only want one thing and it's effing disgusting. The dog was much happier before her. Opening seconds of a TV series, a character appears on screen. My mom. Who's that? End the problem. It's not that simple. How to end the problem? I'm not reading that. When your son starts taking shorter showers during November. Eating a strong and mixing up your childhood memories. When you're debating the best animated show and your opponent brings up Batman the animated series. Whoever air drums to Def Leppard with both hands is an asshole. How poor people look defending billionaires that don't give a ref about them. When the creators of a series have run out of ideas but the series keeps making money. Multiverse. Hello, my name is Jobby. I have a PhD in physics and I work for NASA and I just had to look up the equation for the volume of a sphere. Me. Stands up really fast. My entire body. Buy game 3 years after launch. Major bugs patched out. DLCs available. 50% discount. Table service Pizza Hut. A buffet and endless dessert. 12-year-old me. Me listening to sad music because I'm sad. The best inheritance you can leave your children is a good example. It's money, the right connections and dual citizenship. Let's be serious please. Whoever drew Goku Jackson really a menace to society. This from Dragon Ball Z. Let's fight somewhere empty. Thank you God for all the great games released this year. I stepped in she. People who like to rage bait for no reason. Boeing 747. Boeinging 747. Dogs must get so sick of eating the same thing every day. No person could stand that. College kids. Autistic people. Act natural. My ancestors who fought daily tribal battles watching me get anxiety attacks when there are more than the usual people in the subway. These people worked hard so that you could have a better future. When she's hot with no personality. Cockroaches crawling on the wall. Me calm as F. Cockroaches the moment they started flying. What can I say except Vampire. I fear no man. But that thing. It scares me. Me at the barber shop looking in the mirror while I try to think of what might be a good topic to talk about so I can break the awkward silence with the barber. Feeling strange Mr. Bond. That's because I have laced your drink with Tylenol. You have autism now. How people interpret it, your protein goal. Normal person. Gym rat. Me who decided to skip school. My friends surviving a school looting and getting to be on the news. Me. Literally any baby. The Tibetan sand fox carries the same resting expression as a wife who has just heard her husband's latest joke. You came to the wrong meadow. How it feels to text someone with time zone differences. Going on the internet, people complaining about the state of the world, brain rot. when I get a job as a pest exterminator, and now I will never get out of butt chilling duty ever again. Looks like you have been doing that a lot. Take a break for 7 minutes before trying again. When I wake up for work 6th time in a week. Your next task is to sleep without overthinking everything you ever did. The world at 3 AM motivation followed through to the next morning. Putting protein powder and Greek yogurt into normal sweets and treats does not make them healthy protein. Half of food fitness influencers. People with abnormal jobs but still can get a decent living. People with lead-end 9-to-5 jobs telling them to get a real job. Thieves realizing it doesn't count as breaking in if you dress up as a fat red man on Christmas Eve. Be right back, I face my demons. Cool story, bro. My sibling and I sitting in the car. 2 seconds later. Me, I will sleep early today. Also me at 2 AM. How does SpongeBob's house actually work? Pirate site owners in the 2000s. Pirate site owners in the 2020s. Extroverts, being surrounded with people and getting shit done. Extroverts, being alone and just existing away. Games like Stardew Valley and Animal Crossing are popular with millennials because they let you experience post-industrial fantasies like having a non-adversarial relationship with your neighbors and knowing where your food comes from and walking to the store. When you're on a bad pill trip and try slipping away from the party. Me, after many years of be a man and weak men don't cry when the inevitable passing of my loved ones comes. My body has forgotten the ability to cry nor process the sensitive emotions. I want this kind of relationship. When the movie keeps telling me how I should feel about certain character and how crazy and evil they are, but I see their actions justifiable, are we the baddies? Studies show that big bobby goth chicks are the #1 cause of dudes being sacrificed in the woods during spooky season. The painkiller after seeing how much pain is inside me. Me, I'm gonna wake up early to work out. Also me, when my alarm rings, go to hell. I'm dating a co-worker's mother. Ooh, gossip. Who is it? Who is it, Michael? Fellas, when your wife starts a sentence with "when you get a chance just go ahead and start putting your shoes on," she means now. How it feels trying to explain to a non-gamer why you are tired of adjusting to mobile games and dream of a PC or console instead. When the Starbucks worker F's up my order but I'm very unconfrontational and don't like being rude. We have all been uncomfortable, but have you ever been Shel Silverstein uncomfortable? Thoughts? Remember when you stayed up till 3 AM talking to someone? Where are they now? You should have just slept. Rate my grandma's setup. My therapist leading me through guided imagery. Now imagine yourself floating serenely down the river. Me. I bet there's a couple seconds on that medieval torture stretcher rack where it feels incredible. I'm officially joining the Democratic Party as of today. In celebration of their wonderful work, I have now adopted a hairstyle that matches their policies. Is the algorithm starting to feel better? Best-selling book for revenge. How to play a lead when your sibling hits you so your mom can beat the shit out of them. I'm financially at the stage where I understand why people do fraud. When you have the perfect outing opportunity but everyone you know is out of state or busy, so you low-key have to feel depressed by yourself. Nintendo Switch Online. Nintendo. A marriage license should expire every 4 years so you can decide if you even wanna renew that MF. Post and proofread a comment. Edit the comment 9 times after posting. When your alarm hasn't gone off yet but the amount of sleep you're getting is suspicious. Remember, if you haven't felt the first edit, 5 to 10 minutes, eat 3 or 4 more. My mom saying you can't watch Inside Out 2 because then you'll think you have anxiety. Me, who suffers from obesophobia, a mild eating disorder, depression and suicidal thoughts. That one ad showing up for the 74th time today. Come on, buy product now. That feeling when you check the comments of product scams on social media only to find out they're all bots that spam every emoji ever. How it feels to say fellatio instead of Bob in 2025. Me when my parents get angry at me deciding to spend some of my earned money on stuff I enjoy. Sorry I missed your text, I'm processing a non-stop 24/7 onslaught of information with a brain designed to eat berries in a cave. Foods that act like pills. Cheese equals opioids. Sugar equals powder. Coffee equals stimulant. Bananas equals serotonin boost. Addiction is hiding in your fridge. No one ever gave someone head in an alley for a block of cheese. Food is not a pill. Smart fella. Fart smeller. My skills. My dreams. I was busy so I didn't pick up. I lied. We have updated our privacy policy. Rumor. Pineapple makes your dumb taste better. Me after adding pineapple juice to my dumb. Who's the angry bird now, huh? Me coming to work full of life and ready to succeed. Got some XE dice and this was the first roll, with clothes on. Eat. She. I looked like she today. Me. You are as cute as always. Me 5 seconds later. No matter how much air I put it won't go to 100. You may have to top it off by mouth. Your girl off by mouth. My grandpa just told me I need to step my game up and showed me this from when he was my age. Granddad said you're embarrassing the bloodline. When you just wanted to fart but feel 3 beers and a cheeseburger knocking so you clench your A just in time. So this is the power of ultra instinct. I swear I will turn this car around right now. Alright everyone, we need a new product. Any ideas? Self-delivering box. Door. Better fire tablets. She said she needed time and space so I got her Dialga and Palkia. The position. The view. Could a depressed person do this? She says at 12:15 am as she folds her laundry that came out of the dryer 6 days ago. I feel uncomfortable around tall people. What if they lick my head? When your day is going too well and you're waiting for she to hit the fan already. Me waiting for an animation YouTuber to upload. The world. You are a top tier beautiful woman. Here is free money for existing while gorgeous. Beautiful woman with free money. Premium consumer. Streaming service. Ads. I'll drink 1 beer then I'm coming home. 8 hours later. Man arrested for everything. All income should be taxed at the same rate because it spends the same. Change my mind. How did you two meet? He was my owner in 1620 and I vowed to find him in every lifetime. Told my girlfriend that mum is deaf so speak loud and slow. Also told mum that my girlfriend is special needs. She hasn't slept in 36 hours because she needed to study for her exam. Got hit by a bus on my way to class. So then I said that's not Superman, that's a bird. I'm a billionaire. No colored pencils. Shaking my head, Martin Luther King didn't lie for this. This poor fly got on the plane in Houston and will get off in London. His whole life is about to change, bruh. Me. Hot sauce. What's your birthstone? Mine's rock bottom. My babies. Somebody ate my babies. I ate them and I'll eat them again next year. Relaxing bird sounds. Release the Epstein files. The best I can do is Amelia Earhart. When someone asks my political position. Reaching home after a long PTA meeting. Dat, me. Gonna start running tomorrow but I'm confused how it works. Am I just supposed to literally take off running? That's so embarrassing. When you're sick as F and that one nostril clears up for 30 seconds. My parents grew to like my girlfriend so much they'd take her as their own daughter. Now they started looking for a proper boyfriend for her. Outfit repeater, meal repeater, movie rewatcher, and proud. I just know what I like. When the weird kid in class thinks he's Darth Vader. Stop acting like everything you say is a quote. Shut up. Google it. These are the words of Batman. I'm a programmer. Which programming languages you use? ChatGPT. I adore homemade baked goods, but every now and then something fake that tastes like sugary styrofoam hits the spot. It's amazing how big fat can ease the pain. What could the word possibly be? Lesson 1. Only trust people who like Big Boo. They cannot lie. Wow, nicely done. Why press this on me though? Why do you think? Oh. You'll see this right. Brought my daughter to the movies with a bunch of her friends this afternoon, and now I'm sitting here with a group of 8-year-old girls named Florence, Dorothy, Berdelia, Edith, and May. Parents in 2017 were operating on a whole other level. So you're telling me they want me to trust the process but won't even explain the process? When bro invites you to his wedding but says, will you be my best man instead of will you be my wife? My little sister got a Barbie dream house and her HNA makes all the Barbies take off their shoes before entering. Adds a book to cart. I'm going crazy here. I mean, look at me. I'm reading a book. I prefer the old Google logo. I said the old Google logo. Perfection. No, I don't watch TikToks, I watch Instagram reels of TikTok videos that were popular 2 weeks ago like a grown up. Sunscreen. Experts warn California of a disaster larger than any in world history. It's not an earthquake. Trending. Megatron. Just because you have the money don't mean you have to spend it. You're supposed to be saving. Yo, this math stuff's so light.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.